guys couldn't make a shot in the first half, couldn't get a stop a lot in the second half. How did you see the game unfold, and what ultimately kept you from getting over the hump?
Yeah, I mean, obviously disappointing, especially coming out in front of a home crowd with things. But, you know, we had a lot of easy looks. I thought it just didn't fall for us early. You know, in the second half, we didn't do a great job in terms of communicating as a team. So that's something we got to get better with moving forward.
And, I mean, just Luka down the stretch, how difficult was he to stop?
He's a talent. He's a talent. Big-time players make big-time plays. He made one tonight, and we're feeling it.
You were flipping Taj and Saric, and I know you're really working hard to keep Dario's confidence up. Not making a shot tonight and turning down that three, is that just one of those things you got to ride with?
Yeah. I mean, it's we'd like him to shoot that three, you know, but we've emphasized ball movement and everything, so you know, he'll make that next time. And
that rest for Cat in the second half was part of that because of the ankle, or just you wanted to rest as long as possible before you brought him?
Yeah, I wanted to rest him before bringing him back on things.
What did you see with Cat on that play that he got hurt, Ryan? Did he tweak that ankle, or how is it, you know?
He just had to walk it off to the locker room.
Offensively, did you like the shots you guys were getting in that first half? I mean, it seemed like a lot of rim outs, things like that.
Yeah, I did. You know, we obviously got our percentage up in the second half, but it was kind of one of those things in the first half. We weren't able to get shots to fall.
You mentioned the communication on defense, especially in the second half. It's kind of been an issue for this team most of the season. What needs to change there, do you think, to get that to be more consistent?
Yeah, I mean, just being definitive in our calls, understanding, you know, the league has gone to a lot of switching in terms of, and therefore a lot of slipping offensively. So that hurt us tonight.
Given the kind of the emotion in the building, your first home game, is it tough to try and manage emotions, and maybe is that why the start wasn't as clean as maybe you'd like it?
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, I think you know, we're all professionals here, so therefore it was you know, we knew it was going to be a great crowd, which it was. So you know, hopefully fans keep coming out with that, because it was a great environment. But we'd like to get off to a better start.
Is there an adjustment period that comes with moving the rotations a little bit, guys coming in and out at different times? Maybe like players are obviously such rhythm guys, just like maybe having a game or two to get used to that when they come in and out?
I think so.
How much of that with the rotations has to do with Dallas starting so big and then going small? Did that kind of make it so you had to rotate quicker?
Yeah, no, it did. That was you know, that was one of the thoughts, and I think you guys saw we had two smalls out there, you know, a good amount of time, and you know, it doesn't necessarily matter who you're subbing in for. It's in terms of size-wise, you know, we might look for a matchup on things.
The crowd and the cheers, the pregame, they showed that thing on the scoreboard. What did that mean? And could you process it as you're about to coach a game?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know, see, you know, KG said something as well. Just take me through that whole thing and what that was sort of like to go through.
Yeah, you know, I saw a little bit of it, but for the most part, I didn't pay too much attention. But I did obviously hear the fans, and it was much appreciated.
How much can a hot shooting night from Josh really help his confidence as he tries to kind of break out of a shooting slump?
Big time. That was, you know, that's what we want him doing. Keep shooting the ball. You know, making 4 threes was obviously, you know, positive with him.
You got burned a lot on that Barea dribble penetration alley-oop to Powell. Is that a communication thing, or is that a just decision-making? Why was that continually open, do you think?
Yeah, our weak side wasn't pulling in great in terms of to bump the roller.
Anybody else?
Say, Ryan, having a player like Covington on the court for your defensive purposes, you missed that tonight, and are you over the excitement now of being the coach? You've been on the bench for a while, and coming up front is kind of natural, I guess. Yeah,
I mean, Covington, obviously, he's a guy we miss, you know, his versatility with things. And then as for your second question, yeah, I'm focused on the task at hand.
Just about the sauerkraut again, just that sort of renewed energy. Could this be a time as we go into the second half of the season where that sort of continues, that fandom, that crowd atmosphere I sense that there's a renewed enthusiasm, and folks really want this team to start winning.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously hope so, and we look forward to playing with energy and playing with passion. I mean, that's my hope for this team. So the crowd definitely feeds into that and definitely helps here at Target Center.